All right, so let's go over rowing. Technically, rowing is far more difficult than, again, people make it out to be. There's something about cardiovascular exercise that people seem to have this natural feeling that it should be simple and easy and straightforward, but there's quite a bit to talk about technically. My lovely model, Maria, is going to help me demonstrate rowing, and we're going to go over every little aspect of it. So first, it's how to get on the seat. Make no mistake about it, this thing moves. I've seen people slip off of it, so keep one hand on it while you're getting on it. Beautiful. Okay, into the toe straps here. You've got these toe straps. It is toes in first, heels follow second. There's an adjustment here with these holes that ideally you want to have it so that the strap itself crosses over the upper side of your instep. Not on your toes, but on your instep. All right, beautiful. We have a damper here. The damper setting for somebody of Maria's size will be about a 5 or a 6. And this is just a comfort thing more than anything else. Outside of that, when I have a new client coming in learning how to row, I'm going to take you through those exact steps. So we're going to have Maria hold the oar, and I'm going to have her fully extend her legs completely. And we're going to break down the rowing technique as much as we can. So what I'm having Maria do is with her upper torso right now, she's going to stay in a 12 o'clock position. Imagining a clock, this would be 12 o'clock. Okay, so what I'm going to have Maria do is first perfect the movement of her arms only. So the legs stay fully locked out, there'll be no torso movement whatsoever, and Maria's going to pull this oar into where her chest and stomach meet. And the arms are going to come back out, and she's going to do that for maybe 5 or 6 times because she's trying to demonstrate to you what to do. All right, so that's enough repetitions, and that's the arms. So please don't forget what the arms are supposed to do. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add the torso. And please note, I said add, and that becomes really important. Don't eliminate something that I've just said to add on. We're just adding on to what we're doing. So the arms will always be doing that motion. Now she's going to work torso and arms. So we had her up in a 12 o'clock position. We're going to have her lean forward from the hip into a 1 o'clock position. And then what she's going to do is pull the torso first into an 11 o'clock position and finish the movement off with a pull of the arms. The arms are going to come out first, and then she's going to go back to that 1 o'clock position, leaning back into 11, pull. 1 o'clock, lean back to 11 first, then pull. Good. 1 o'clock, 11, and pull. We'll do one more time, please. 11 and pull. Beautiful. All right. So now we know what the arms are doing. We now know what the torso is doing. We're still going to add yet another movement. Now what we're going to add are the legs, but we're only going to add a little bit of legs just to kind of introduce them. So, resting in the 1 o'clock position, Maria's going to bend her knees, maybe a quarter of a bend, not too much right now. Then, where she was leaning back to that 11, the exact same time that she starts leaning, I want her to thrust her legs. So it's going to be legs and torso at the same time. Go, and the arms finish off the movement. Come back into your 1 o'clock position, a slight bend, and then here we go. Beautiful. Slight bend only to your 11 o'clock position at the same time as the legs. So torso, legs are going to work together, and the arms are still acting independent. One more time, don't go in too much. Beautiful, stay there. All right, so now we're going to go into the full range of what we're trying to accomplish here. And here's where the oar is going to do a slightly different action in the full range. When the oar comes down, she's actually going to follow just slightly above her own legs, bending her torso forward. She's likely going to start feeling a bit of a stretch in the back of her knees. When she does, that's her cue to then start raising the oar up, bending her knees as she tries to come in and tries to get as close to the front as she can with this before she fully extends her legs out with the torso into that 11 o'clock position and then down again. So what you're going to see is a traveling of down and up with the oar, and it's all legs and torso thrusting out. So much of the power when it comes to rowing might look like it's the upper body, but I assure you it's legs and torso, and you want to get them working together. Beautiful. Make sure you're flowing down and then coming back up. Yes. So the key note here is her knees. Notice how her hands come back before the knees even start bending. Beautiful, stop right there, awesome. The hands come back before the knees start bending. Why is that important? Because here's what happens when you actually bend your knees too early. You start getting this really wobbly, inefficient pull. So watch, pull into you, bend your knees. Yeah, and do a few repetitions like that, knees first. And so what happens is now she's got to come up over, and you can see the chain is actually bouncing like this. That's making your pull extremely inefficient. That's technically what you should be looking at to do when it comes to rowing. And when you actually do this particular systemic exercise properly, the benefits are phenomenal.